These little chocolate and peanut butter delights might seem like an everyday treat, but trust me, they're anything but ordinary. Reese's aren't just candies, they're a delicious piece of history wrapped in that iconic orange packaging. Ever wondered how this sweet sensation came to be? It all started back in 1928 when a guy named H.B. Reese, a former dairy farmer turned candy maker, decided to mix chocolate and peanut butter, and thank goodness he did. Why Reese's, you ask? Well, Mr. Reese wasn't about to let anyone else take credit for his genius creation, so he named it after himself, probably knowing he was onto something legendary. Fast forward to today, and Reese's has taken the world by storm, with approximately 40 million of these cups being produced and gobbled up every single day. So, what's the secret behind their addictive magic? Stick around, because we're about to unwrap the mouth-watering process behind the chocolatey magic that keeps the world hooked. Step 1. Sourcing the ingredients. The Reese's journey begins with sourcing the best ingredients to create that iconic taste. It all starts with the peanuts and cocoa beans. Reese's selects only the finest peanuts, typically sourced from farms in the southern United States, particularly Georgia. These peanuts are known for their rich flavor and high quality. Did you know the U.S. produces over 3 million tons of peanuts annually? Reese's takes its pick from the best, ensuring the flavor profile is just right. Then there's the cocoa. The cocoa used in Reese's peanut butter cups primarily comes from countries in West Africa, including Côte d'Ivoire, Ghana, and Nigeria, a region responsible for around 70% of the world's cocoa supply. These beans are harvested by hand, a process that has been passed down through generations. The cocoa is then shipped to the U.S., where it undergoes rigorous quality checks. Reese's is committed to sustainable cocoa sourcing, partnering with programs that support fair wages and better farming practices for cocoa farmers. Once these top-tier ingredients arrive at the manufacturing facility, they are carefully stored to maintain their freshness. The peanuts in particular are kept in climate-controlled environments to preserve their flavor until they're ready to be roasted. Step 2. Roasting the peanuts. Once the peanuts have been carefully selected and stored, they're ready to enter the roasting phase. Imagine massive ovens, perfectly calibrated, where the peanuts are roasted to golden perfection. The peanuts are heated at just the right temperature to bring out their natural oils and deepen their flavor. The goal is to achieve a nutty, slightly sweet taste with a hint of smokiness, an essential foundation for Reese's signature filling. The roasting process is what gives the peanut butter filling its rich, aromatic quality. It's not just about taste, it's about the scent that hits your nose as soon as you open a Reese's package. The roasting process lasts several minutes, and the peanuts are continuously monitored to ensure they don't overcook or burn. Once they're roasted to perfection, they're cooled quickly to lock in that fresh roasted flavor. Timing is everything. Roasting the peanuts too long can result in a bitter taste, while under-roasting can leave them lacking in flavor. Reese's has mastered this process over the years, ensuring consistency in every batch. By the end of this step, the peanuts have been transformed from raw, earthy seeds into crunchy, flavorful nuggets, ready for the next stage in their journey to becoming that creamy peanut butter filling. Step 3. Grinding into peanut butter. After the peanuts have cooled from roasting, they're ready for the grinder. Picture huge industrial grinders designed to break down those crunchy golden peanuts into a velvety paste. But this isn't your everyday peanut butter. Reese's has a unique formula that balances smoothness with just a touch of graininess. This texture is crucial. It's what gives Reese's its signature mouthfeel, a perfect contrast to the creamy chocolate. As the peanuts are ground, sugar, salt, and a bit of oil are added to the mix. The sugar enhances the natural sweetness of the peanuts, while the salt adds that slight savory kick, creating the sweet-salty balance Reese's fans crave. The oil helps achieve that perfect consistency, ensuring the peanut butter is rich and spreadable but not too runny. Reese's peanut butter is slightly different from what you find in a regular jar. It's a bit saltier and sweeter, tailored specifically to pair with chocolate. The final product is smooth but with a subtle texture, giving you that satisfying bite every time. By the end of this step, what started as simple roasted peanuts has become the heart of every Reese's cup, a peanut butter filling so perfectly crafted that it could practically be a treat on its own. But there's more to come as this luscious filling awaits its chocolatey embrace. Step 4. Mixing the chocolate. This step is all about crafting the chocolate that will envelope that dreamy peanut butter filling. This is where Reese's takes cocoa beans and transforms them into a rich, creamy chocolate we know and love. The process begins with cocoa beans that have been carefully selected and roasted. These beans are ground into a thick, dark paste known as cocoa liquor. This isn't liquor in the boozy sense. It's pure, unadulterated chocolate in its most intense form. To this, Reese's adds a blend of sugar, milk, and cocoa butter, creating a chocolate mixture that's smooth yet slightly bitter. What makes Reese's chocolate unique is its distinct flavor profile. It's not as sweet as your typical milk chocolate, which allows the peanut butter filling to shine through. The mix is then tempered, a process where the chocolate is carefully heated and cooled to achieve the perfect texture and shine. Step 5. Molding the cups. The chocolate making process is already underway when we reach Step 5. By now, the cocoa beans have been processed and the chocolate has been tempered to create that smooth, glossy texture. This tempered chocolate is ready to take on the role of the outer shell of the Reese's cup. In this step, the chocolate is poured into cup-shaped molds. But here's the trick. The molds are only partially filled. This creates a hollow space in the center, which will soon be home to the peanut butter filling. The partially filled molds are then sent through a cooling tunnel, where the chocolate is allowed to set, forming a firm yet still delicate outer shell. Once the chocolate shells have cooled and set, they're ready to be filled. This is where the star of the show, the peanut butter, comes into play. The peanut butter filling, freshly made from the roasted and ground peanuts, is carefully piped into the hollow chocolate cups. But there's more to this step than just filling the cups. The amount of peanut butter added is crucial. Too much, and the filling could overwhelm the chocolate. Too little, and the cup would be out of balance. Reese's has spent decades perfecting this ratio, creating a peanut butter to chocolate balance that is simply irresistible. The peanut butter is leveled off, ensuring it's smooth and evenly distributed within the cup. By the end of these steps, the Reese's cups are nearly complete, with their chocolate shells perfectly encasing the rich peanut butter filling. They're ready for the next step, where they'll be sealed and prepared for their journey to store shelves and ultimately into your hands. Step 6. Sealing. With the peanut butter securely nestled inside its chocolate shell, it's time to seal the deal, literally. The partially filled chocolate cups are moved along the production line, where they meet another flow of rich melted chocolate. This top layer isn't just a finishing touch. It's crucial for locking in the peanut butter and ensuring that every bite is a perfect blend of chocolate and filling. The chocolate is poured carefully to cover the peanut butter completely, creating that smooth, even surface that makes Reese's so recognizable. Once the chocolate tops are added, the cups pass through a cooling tunnel. Imagine a controlled, chilly breeze ensuring the chocolate hardens just right, not too fast to avoid cracking, and not too slow to prevent melting. This step ensures that the chocolate sets with a glossy finish and the right texture. By the time they emerge from the cooling tunnel, the cups are fully formed, with their characteristic layers of chocolate and peanut butter ready to go. Step 7. Packaging and distribution. Now that the Reese's cups are perfectly formed, they're ready for their final journey, packaging and distribution. The cups are swiftly transported to packaging machines that carefully wrap them in the iconic orange wrappers. This bright, eye-catching packaging is more than just a protective layer, it's a symbol of the treat inside. It's what makes Reese's stand out on store shelves and instantly recognizable to fans everywhere. Once wrapped, the cups are grouped and boxed up, ready to be shipped to stores worldwide. Reese's produces over 47 million peanut butter cups every day. That's a mind-boggling number, and it means that no matter where you are, you're never too far from a fresh Reese's. But the journey doesn't end when the cups leave the factory. Reese's has a vast distribution network that ensures those cups reach stores quickly and in perfect condition. Whether they're heading to a convenience store down the street or a supermarket halfway across the world, Reese's cups are handled with care, so they arrive just as fresh and delicious as when they were made. So, the next time you unwrap a Reese's cup, take a moment to appreciate the journey it's been on, from the careful sourcing of ingredients to the precision of each step in the manufacturing process.